Hi, it's Max at Joker's Comedy Club here with this week's headliner, J.R. Berard.
Ooh, hello.
Say that right?
Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it.
And are you still in Seattle, J.R.?
Yep, still on the west side. Yeah, yeah.
West side, somewhere in there. I call it the I-5 corridor when I'm
The
trying.
I-5, very close to the I-5 corridor for sure.
So many communities over there. I'm not in Seattle. I'm in Berrien, or something like that.
Yeah. Let's say it's all Seattle when you're from. Yeah, let's say that's the best description you can give.
So how's the comedy scene over there now?
It's good. It's really picked back up. Since everything's had kind of closed down for the last year, and it's very nice to see businesses be able to do what they were good at doing, putting on shows. So we're just excited to get back to it.
I've noticed a lot of shows at non-comedy club venues, bars, breweries, even the theaters, maybe things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coffee shops, anywhere that you can like reasonably fit human beings in seats, some kind of sound setup. The overhead for comics is, or a show like that is relatively low. So, more power to people that want to do it, right? We're just looking for, as a comedian, you're just looking for reps. So it's just like, yeah, good. Let's keep the shows. Let's keep them coming.
I know, it's been a while. One of my open mic friends here a couple of them started doing shows, and we go to this restaurant or something, and a little bar and restaurant. Maybe there's 6 people having, came out for a nice quiet dinner. We start a comedy show right in the middle of it. It's kind of like
that guerrilla style, like, oh yeah, we're gonna do comedy at you now, and you're just like, oh okay, we'll just go for dinner. Definitely been a part of a number of shows like that too. Like nothing advertised, just a restaurant with a sound system, right?
Yeah. The basics, the bare basics and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw you're on a episode of Portlandia.
I've been on a couple episodes of Portlandia.
That's a neat show. It's very off the wall.
Yeah. That was it was nice because it was all like the cast or most of the cast. Obviously, there's some names involved, but most of the cast and crew are local folks just to Portland. So they were always big about bringing in, comedians and artists from up here to fill roles on the show. And yeah, man, both episodes of that were just a wonderful experience, just kind of a couple of years apart. But yeah, Fred Armisen, Carrie Brownstein, the kind of stars of the show, very, very nice people who were very kind to me.
They seem like they'd be nice, in the whole spectrum of big star.
Yeah, and very, very collaborative people as well too. It was the first episode I did, and again, this is my first television experience, and I'm on set with Fred Armisen, and I have to push him and Carrie into a pool like so many times. I have to push them in so many times, Max. I was playing a frat guy, and in between like every take, the director would come over, a guy named Jonathan Krishel, who is, forget what other stuff, he's done a lot of television stuff that we both would have seen, a lot of people would have seen, but him, Fred Armisen, and myself would put our heads together again. This is my first on-set experience, and we're talking about like, oh, well, so if you say this, then I should say this, and then we just kind of kept and we did that all afternoon, and I'm just like, I'm a noob. Like I'm not in the same. I'm not even in the same class as you guys, but I was in the conversation, which was it was so nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So they had a script sort of, but they were just improvising a little bit as they went along.
Yeah. There was a lot of just. I like that. I liked when you said this on this last take. What if we tried it like this, and then I'll do this, and then you do it again? It was a real nice like confidence boost because I'm just trying to act like I've been there before.
You're like, I see where you're coming from there.
Yeah. Like I try to be really inquisitive. Like, that's a great idea. I could do that. Just like.
And on your bio, you've written a couple plays or working on a couple plays. Are they screenplays like for TV, or are they for the theater?
right now I'm working on it's an animated deal, and I'm actually working to push that into production right now. I'm actually talking to a Tri-Cities artist, a lady friend of mine, to do some character sketches and stuff. And then I've kind of been talking to an animation studio in the UK about doing a little bit of animation for me. And so yeah, there's I've got it into a lot of festivals, like the actual script, and then the goal is by hopefully next year to have a finished product that I'm taking to festivals.
Oh, okay.
Just another tool in the belt, like just, oh, he's a stand-up, oh, and he's got all this other stuff, and he can act, and he can write, direct, produce, so
yeah,
it's
so when are you moving to LA?
Well, I don't know that I need to yet per se. One of the questions you shot me yesterday, I was kind of thinking about it, was, how has comedy changed? Mm-hmm. And I was going to tell you, man, like the technology available has made so many more things possible to where you don't necessarily need to be in New York or LA, depending on what you want.
Yeah.
You can kind of build stuff and let people come to you, because online, if you're a good enough marketer of yourself or a good enough networker, you can meet the right people and put yourself in whatever situation with your product or media, whatever you've created. So I'm doing the Field of Dreams thing. If I build it, they will come. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, folks, you don't want to miss J.R. Berard this weekend for all kinds of off-the-wall humor. And it'll be Friday and Saturday, and this is our last 8:00 show. Remember, in August, we're going to go to 7:30. We're moving to 7:30. Basically, more time for nightclub afterwards. So there's a reason for that. And so look forward to seeing you.
Yeah. Look forward to coming out. The last 8:00 shows.
Woo, that's something. Put that on your resume.